Soul Tribe. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing out there? Welcome back to anyone who's returning, and welcome to anyone who may be new. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to those who are new. My name is Kelly. This is the Daily Shuffle. This is to give you just information for the day, but it's really, I usually do weekly reads, so I'm incorporating the energy of today to go through your next 7 days, whenever you're watching it. These are timeless reads, so it doesn't matter when you watch it. Whenever you see it and click on it, there may be a message for you in here, and it is appropriate for you at that time. And they're general reads, so they may not resonate for all of you. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right? Okay, we just had a new moon, and we're in the waning crescent moon right now. So let's get some energies for the waning crescent moon type energies. Yes. Now, it doesn't matter if it's not that type of the moon. The phase doesn't matter right now. I'm just getting the energies. If you watch this, maybe even later on, whatever, it doesn't matter. These are timeless. So I don't know what I'm trying to say. I have some coffee here. Cheers, guys. Cheers. I'm having hazelnut. What are you guys having to drink today? But haven't had very much. So I'm a little... The star. I love this because the new moon is all about starting new. It's starting in the dark, starting something new, and little by little as we go towards the I almost said the full. Interesting. Full, but I was thinking fool, Fool. The full moon, and it comes to light. So the star card for some of you, you're healing from something, and you are completing that healing phase, and you're ready to start getting back into the swing of things. We have two kings here, and I will show them to you as we get to them. Well, there's a little bit of rough energy here, but you have the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. This is taking charge of your thoughts, and I heard your health. Making better choices for your health, which is overall making you feel better, and things in life are falling into place the way they should. The stability, staying grounded, not getting too up in the air about things. You're done with some sort of mental anguish, some sort of hurtful situation. Ooh, and you've been working on yourself. Working on yourself and no longer sabotaging yourself, no longer fighting those fruitless fights. And then you have the Ace of Wands. So, and just under that, cutting things out, we got the Queen of Swords. Under that's the Hangman. But if I keep going, we'll never get. But I'll touch on the Hangman energy though, since I saw it there. This is a time, whenever you first watch this, for your next 7 days, this is telling you that this is a new time of inspiration, creativity, and it's something has sparked you internally. This is maybe a dream you've had. This is a wish fulfillment card. I'm so glad I am wearing a microphone that drowns out the noise around me. I live around such noisy people, I can't even tell you. Luckily, this is a temporary spot, but it is like a bunch of raging animals, I'm telling you. So I'm so glad you can't hear that, because I just heard some huge, I don't know, crashing noise. I don't know. All right, anyways, being inspired. I'm so sorry about that. It was distracting to me. Cutting something out of your life, being matter of fact about it, and then, oh, hell, there's the temperance card. So, there's something in your life. Wait, something is sparked here. And it may change when I get into the reading. You've taken a emotional maturity, a very mature emotional approach to something. And this is a healing card too. But you're taking a bad situation or something not so great and making it into something good. But right now, you're just seeing it differently. You're seeing it from a totally different perspective, which you didn't see before. Something has inspired you to change your way of thinking about things. I'm just laughing because it sounds like a bunch of horses out there. There's the Emperor. This is where you're at right now. Ooh, collective. Collective. You are the master of your domain. That's what I'm hearing. You're the master of your domain. The king of your castle, if you will. Gender doesn't matter here. It's masculine energy, which we all have. You're taking control. You're not letting other people influence you. You're not letting outside things influence you, like horses running around your place where you live. And you're taking a stance. You're taking a very authoritative, strong stance and saying, I now know what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do. Now, there was some sort of catalyst that inspired you to take this stand, because I'm hearing that some of you are more passive, we're going to say. They're not usually the one to just go, yeah, I'm going to do it. But something has inspired you to do this. Now, what to focus on? Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. First of all, 2 major arcana cards. Yeah, you're taking a chance. You're taking that authority and saying, yeah, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to do it. You're either going to move, you're going to switch jobs, you're going to, I don't know, buy a condo, buy a house. Something major in your life is changing. This is a turning point. And you're taking this stand. The energy, that positive vibe energy is coming to you. Let's see what you may not see. 6 of Cups. Something from your past. You've made peace with it. You've made peace with your past. Whether it has to do with anyone in particular, family, friend or friends, or it's just you saying, you know what, I did this in the past, but that's okay. It was a mistake. Or it was a lesson that it's not really, we really don't have mistakes. They're actually lessons to be learned, really. But to us as human folk, sometimes we make decisions that aren't in our best interest. And that's okay, because we all make mistakes. We're not, nobody's perfect, and there's no script to follow. There's no book that says this is what you need to do in your particular life. Everybody's journey is different. What's the energy that you brought with you from the recent past? Indecision. Indecision, or I'm hearing time management. Like, when is the right time to do this? There is no right time, really. Time is now. The Emperor says the time is now to take that chance, to take that I'm waiting for the Fool to come out. Um, it's being flexible enough to say, normally I don't do things this way, but there's something that's telling me to do this. That's when you need to follow. Listen to your inner self. Now, moving forward, your future, there are going to be things or people who are going to try to stop you. Things that may be, well, you feel are blocking your progress. But collective. And yes, we do sometimes have roadblocks. You deal with the roadblock and you keep going forward because you're in a good position. You see how this person in the 7 swords is almost like a giant. Those are small ones down there. He's got the bigger hand. He's got the upper hand. You've got the upper hand here. That's what I'm hearing. And your advice card? Intuition. 2 of swords. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition here. I'm hearing you have thought about it, but for some of you, maybe you haven't yet. So maybe sit down and think about it. This is a tough decision. But it's a wish come true. You're healing from something, and wow, this is pretty cool, I must say. All right, my lovely peeps, thank you all for tuning in and joining. Do remember to like, share, subscribe, and watch the fumbling idiot here not be able to shuffle her cards. Wait a minute, I'm gonna mess it up. I gotta do it right. I'll probably put them in reverse. I don't put the cards in reverse. If they flip out, I will read them that way. So, anyways, hope you're having a great day. I think of Mondays as manifestation days. What do we want to get? What do we want to accomplish this week? What do we want for this week? And so think about that as well. All right. Are you ready? Let's get a little clarification. Let's talk about the Emperor. Three of Wands. Loving that. You have the 3 and the 7 here. 3 to the 7, the 4 of Wands. Who knows what the 4 of Wands means? You have 11, right? 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands card means synchronicities and alignment. So whatever's happening right now, whatever you're experiencing, whatever that's going on, it's meant to happen this way. So even if you have some bumps in the road, Spirit's trying to teach you something or make you stop for a minute. Maybe you're trying to rush forward, that kind of thing. Spirit helps us out. It lets us make up our own minds and follow our own, we have free will, but they will give a little nudge, kind of like a parent. You don't want to be the helicopter parent. You want to give your kids a little nudge in the right direction and hope they make the right decision, especially as a teenager. All right, so let's see the Wheel of Fortune. The Sun. Collective. Very strong energy here, and it's very positive. You have the Star, you have the Sun, and you have the Wheel of Fortune so far. And you also have the Emperor, which means that you are seeing how you can take whatever's going on in your life, whatever situation you may be in, maybe something that may be bothering you or a problem per se, and you are seeing it clearly now that truly, at the end of the day, you have choices you can make and change things. Yes, Spirit, I'm listening. This one's for you too. Okay. But I just this channel is all about empowerment. Okay. And maybe things don't always go the way we plan. Maybe sometimes we veer off in the wrong direction. Spirit will do something to make you go back on track. But I did a video about the train being derailed. If your train has been derailed, so to speak, it's happened for a reason. If I remember, I will link that particular video. There will be a video here. I hope I remember to do that. I'll put a card at the end too. So if you want to check that out. It's a daily shuffle reading. I don't remember which day it was, but anyways, so we have the 6 of Cups. There's the Queen of Cups. Hold on, I need a drink for that. I specifically heard, sometimes I see the 6 of Cups as the inner child. And I see, this is the Queen of Cups that came out. I'm sorry, I didn't show you the Queen of Cups. So what I'm hearing is, and the Queen of Cups is a very motherly, gentle, understanding, empathy, nurturing type thing, feminine energy. And I am hearing that, gosh darn it, I've had another reading. It was an inner child reading I did. It came out. I didn't do it. But I'm going to start doing inner child readings. If that's something you all are interested in, let me know in the comments down below. Because I'm trying to think of different types of specific videos I can do maybe on the weekend to help us with specific things like shadow work, inner child, that kind of thing. And I keep getting this kind of energy in some readings. So what I'm hearing with the Queen and the 6 of Cups, there's something within all of us here in the collective that needs to be nurtured in a kind and understanding way. And I'm talking about not necessarily somebody else doing it. Again, it's all about empowerment for yourself. And going within that child within and saying, it's okay, don't be scared. Don't be scared. You can do this. Does that make sense? So, yeah, I would like to do a reading this weekend about inner child. However, I'd like a specific deck to do it. So if I don't have anything in my little collection here, I may wait and get a deck that was be more informative for that. That would, kind of vibe with that. 2 of Pentacles. There's a Queen of Pentacles. Now we have the masculine energy here. Yes, we had all those a couple kings down there. Well, not all, but just 2. Which I believe the King of Pentacles was 1. Now we have the Queen. So the Queen of Pentacles is about knowing your worth. So there may be something you're indecisive about because you have 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. And you may be overthinking this a little bit. The Queen of Pentacles is also here to say, don't be afraid. She's also kind of a nurturing energy. She's a little bit more grounded. She's emotional, but she's not as emotional as the Queen of Cups. But these 2 cards have enough maturity to be able to balance that out. And this one says, the Queen of Pentacles says, no, this isn't, um, I want to say having your head in the clouds. I can't think of the right word. This isn't like a pipe dream. This isn't like a fantasy. I mean, let's make it a reality. If it's something that you wish, you can make it come true. And there's some validity in here. That's how you say that. Know your own worth. You can do this. You can do this. And this is worthwhile because it means a lot to each of you and the collective. The Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Interesting. Now you've got the Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Seven to the Nine, Two of Wands. Making preparations. Realizing that you don't give up on this, first of all. But you also, the Nine of Wands to me is you have that determination, that resilience. You're almost, for a lot of us in the collective, I think it's hard for us to see, but we're almost there. There's something that we each are looking for in the next 7 days or even moving forward, and we're almost there. Don't give up. Oops, I almost forgot about the Two of Swords. Oh my gosh. When this happens, I just flip out. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Two of Swords. So guess what? I'm feeling like you're overthinking this, collective. You're overthinking this, and a decision has to be made. And it's a tough decision. So the reason this one isn't, but this one has their eyes covered because it has nothing to do about your surrounding. It all has to do with your internal voice, your intuition. That's what you need to listen to. It's not looking at what so-and-so is doing. Well, when so-and-so did this, this is what happened. That's their life. This is your life. And we're going to get to the bottom of the deck, and then hopefully I can get an oracle card in here. That Two of Swords is the strongest energy here because this Two of Swords is clarifying the Two of Swords. So there's a tough decision that needs to be made, but it does need to be made. And it may be heartbreaking for you to do it. I don't know. But it's something that has to be done. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity for you to learn a very important spiritual lesson, to teach yourself. You're learning, but you're also teaching yourself how to move forward with these tools, with this way of thinking. This is the Four of Wands. Everything is in alignment. This is exactly, so whatever it is you're thinking about, that's what's in alignment here. The Knight of Cups, follow your heart. The Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Five, six, yeah, six. There's Six of Cups again. Now here's the Seven of Swords, and then the World card. Okay, so with the Knight of Cups, it's to follow your heart, and then the Six of Cups is, it's something in your life, giving something in your life that's going to be a windfall. It's like you're spinning the wheel and you're like, oh man, I just hope I win like $10. Like, you play the lottery. Maybe you play the lottery. I don't know. And you end up winning like $5,000, 10 times, 100 times, whatever, 1,000 times, whatever you thought. It's going to be even better than you imagined, even more than you wished for. And the Eight of Cups is, walking away from something that is no longer emotionally serving you. You have to, it's emotionally difficult, but you have to let it go. There's the Six of Cups again. The Eight to the Six, Two of Cups, balance. This is going to balance your life out. And this, now see, here you are, the Six of Cups. Okay, now I've done what I need to do. Now what? Seven of Swords, deception. Deceive yourself into believing it's already happened, because our thoughts can become reality. Our thoughts do become reality. Um, and justice is underneath that. Oh my God. And the Emperor. There's the Emperor again. And the Magician. What? Four major arcana. The world, end of cycle. Justice, it's all balanced out. This is, you put the work in. Now the decision's going to be in your favor, whatever it is. You took control and created this. You created this. You're creating this. Ace of Wands under there, and that's as far as we're going to go. The Ace of Wands is, there's that inspiration again. and going forward and taking that chance. Wow. Okay, we do have time. What do I want here? Shoot. Let's do a cosmic wisdom card if I can get it open. Again, thank you all for joining in. I hope this doesn't fall off the table and make a racket. Let's see if we can get any information here. All right, here we go. Here we go. What does the cosmos want you to know? Universe. Let's give it a little bit of a swirl, and I don't know if you can see it over there. All right. I know. I grumbled to myself. I happened to see back a video, and I'm like, what am I saying? It's like I'm talking to a third party or something. Besides y'all, someone over there. I'm talking to my coffee. All right. Let's see if anything pops. If not, I will pull one that. Oh no. I don't know. Okay, here we go. This one. Don't take it back. Asteroids. None of us are just good or bad, or never wrong and always right. No one exists without polarities that are working with them, against them, and within them. Now, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but what I see here is nobody exists without polarities. We have good and bad. We have right and wrong within us. We do right and wrong. It's not that we're never wrong, and it's not that we're always right. We're both sometimes. You know what I mean? And we have polarities that work with us, against us, and within us. So it's just learning how to maneuver, go with the flow and maneuver with them. Divine feminine, interesting. There's the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing love, deep intuition, and creative flow are qualities of the divine feminine. May her wisdom guide you towards a life of compassion and harmony. Beautiful. All right. Well, there's that. Well, that is what I have for you. Again, thank you for tuning in. I was checking the time. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all. I do hope that if you are not part of the tribe, you will consider subscribing and joining the tribe so you don't miss any messages. I have so many things planned, and I want to try to get them all out. But this daily readings was something I wanted to do, and for now, I may switch it later, but for now, that's what we have. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all. Everybody remember to like, share, subscribe, smash that like button. It's a little energy tip. So it's connection to the reading. So energy exchange, I should say. And comment down below. I love hearing from you all. Just a little hello, whatever, or just put an emoji down there, like a little hand. Put a little peace emoji. I have a peace emoji in mine. So we'll put peace. If you're here at the end, put peace. Thank you so much. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one.